Imagine being falsely accused of a crime you didn't commit and being treated like a criminal from the moment the police arrived. That's exactly what happened to 18-year-old Ryan Waller when he became the victim of a brutal armed robbery on Christmas night. The Phoenix police didn't believe his story and booked him as a murderer, causing a chain of events that would change his life forever. Ryan Waller and Heather Kwan had been dating for nearly 8 months and had recently moved in together. Waller had just graduated high school, while Kwan was a college student. They rented a house with another roommate, Alicia, in Phoenix, Arizona. The tragic shooting of Ryan Waller and his girlfriend Heather Kwan on a Christmas night shook the city of Phoenix, Arizona. Media reports initially spread false information claiming that Waller and the perpetrator Richie Carver were former roommates and the shooting was a result of a previous altercation. It was meant to be a calm Christmas evening for Ryan Waller and Heather Kwan until two intruders barged into their Phoenix rental house. Richie and Larry Carver, a father and son duo, fired at the couple before robbing them. Kwan was killed instantly after being shot in the head, while Waller was left severely injured with a gunshot wound to the face. Adding to the horror, a shoddy investigation followed, with media reports inaccurately claiming that the shooter and the victim were former roommates, but the truth was far from it. Carver was a previous tenant of the house and had been kicked out by his roommate Eric. Waller had no personal relationship with Carver and had never been his roommate. The police arrested Waller for murder despite being a victim of the attack and accused him of domestic violence. Despite being shot in the face and suffering from a traumatic brain injury, Ryan Waller was detained for 6 hours and interrogated by the police. The infamous interrogation video shows Waller giving incoherent answers to simple questions. It wasn't until 6 hours later that Waller received medical attention. After Waller was cleared of suspicion, Richie Carver and his father Larry were arrested. Larry's wife confirmed that the two had left on December 25, 2006 with the intention of recovering Richie's belongings and confronting someone about a previous incident. As the murder trial for the Carvers approached, Cheryl, Larry's wife, recanted her statement and claimed she didn't remember Larry's confession. The case against him was dismissed, as the evidence against him was based on Cheryl's statement and he was acquitted. But Richie Carver was convicted of felony murder, burglary, aggravated assault, and misconduct involving weapons. He confessed to the crime and was sentenced to life imprisonment without parole. Larry Carver, on the other hand, wasn't so lucky. In 2012, he was convicted and sentenced to life imprisonment for the 2006 attack on Waller and Kwan. After a 10-day trial and 2-day jury deliberation, Larry Carver was found guilty on all counts and sentenced to life imprisonment without parole on January 25, 2013 due to previous arrest records for domestic violence and assault. The Waller family filed a $15 million lawsuit against the Phoenix Police Department and City of Phoenix, accusing them of mishandling the case of Ryan Waller. The lawsuit went on for 4 years, but was dismissed just 3 weeks before the trial was due. The city argued that the delay in treatment wouldn't have made any difference to Ryan's injuries. However, Ryan's family disagreed, citing a brain surgeon from Florida who said that every minute was critical when the brain was bleeding. Ryan spent 35 days in the hospital, suffered permanent brain damage, and lost his left eye as a result of the delay in treatment. The traumatic experience of being falsely accused and mistreated by the police left a lasting impact on Ryan Waller's life. And this brings us to the end of our video. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please consider smashing that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Do check out some of our other videos while you're at it, and until next time, bye for now.